I love this game, by the way. I'm sure I've said it like 100 times, but it's true every time. It's a great game. By the way, I didn't find that necklace. I just kind of didn't do it. Unnatural selection. Yeah, so when we left off, we fought the theater vampiress, the actress, and then she set herself on fire and killed herself. So yeah, oh, and then we got to meet my man, McCollum, the one that I am super in love with, but the game won't let me be in love with, so disappointment. But it's fine. I don't know, the game's like, love Lady Ashbury. I'm like, but I want to go out with this guy who hates me. It's never gonna happen. But it's fine. I can dream. Fan art. Someone's probably made fan art. or fanfics. If so, up top. Yeah, so I didn't find the necklace that the son lost for his mom. So now we're just gonna go do something else because I don't feel like looking for it anymore. Oh yeah, we sanitized the docks! Woo! We're freaking amazing, Jonathan. Did you know that? Look more happy. I don't think anyone else is sick right now. In fact, I'm pretty sure. So the docks are sanitized. The area around Pembroke is sanitized. So I'm just trying to sanitize Whitechapel and the place around. Yeah, and she's dead. That was on me. My B. How about we do the mission for Lady Ashbury's daughter? Of course, we also see this is what I was trying to do, and I was like, I can't find it. Let's do her mission because I think it would be fun. Or this guy. He needs more pages or something. Yeah, she wanted me to go locate Emily. Chris! That was the wrong button. How are you tonight? I'm sorry that anime night got cancelled because Cass decided it wanted to whine about it. It's lame. It's lame when that happens. I need to go back across the way. Where's that friggin' head symbol? It's around. Yeah, right now the wind is blowing very hard, so. Also, my power might go out because of it. We'll see. We'll just roll the dice and hope for the best. Oh, I can just do my little jumpy jump across here and be like, yeah, I is ninja. How come I can't? You know what? Whatever. Oh, it's because I'm in the Western Docks now. Okay, there should be a Volkold sitting in here. He's only 24. That's not even a hard level. And his back is to me, so that means I get to nom him. Whoa, why is everything vibrating? Stop it. The world is so excited to be being played. Why is he making that noise? Was that me screaming? Maybe. Just die. Just die. Just explode. Just yes. Oh hey, Ichabod. How you doing, bro? What was that noise? Stop it. What was that? The whole game is like jinking out. It's like, I don't know what to do with me. So what do we got down here? Ooh, we got skulls. That's what I like to fight. They're just down there minding their own business, and you know, I'm just over here feeling like ruining their day. Because, you know, that's what I do as Jonathan Reid Vampire Hunter. What? Oh, that's right. There's like a time limit. I have to wait. But I wanna murder. Oh, 1 second. Boom. Exploding vampires. Oh my god, that was instantaneous. I feel so good about my powers now. Like, before when I started this game, I was like, oh, I'm gonna die so many times. I've died all of 2 times. So, yeah. Oh, I know. I'm very happy that you got to come over and watch me. And yes, hopefully it will work better tomorrow. I think it's just because the weather's bad, so it's acting like a twat, and that happens. This dog man's like, what the heck? Oh, it was me! Oh no! He's like, come down here and say that to my face. I'm like, maybe I will in a minute. I won't. I want to stay up here and just explode him. Oh, he's a toughie. Aww, he exploded before I could stab him in the face. Also, I got this new knife. This one. See it? Oh, yeah. It's awesome is what it is. I'm supposed to be on some mission to check on some person. I think is what's going on. Oh, and also I'm very happy that you get to see your little girl. I imagine that that was a bit rough. After everything was just like, oh, no one can ever see anyone again. And it's like, oh, thanks, I only have a child. It's like, well... Sometimes these fools like to sneak up on me, by the way. I mean, kudos to them, because it takes a bit to sneak up on old Jonathan here. Shut up! Oh, a box. What is this? I'm gonna touch it with my face. I'm feeling much better. I'm less tired than I was yesterday. I was like dead tired. Like to the point that I was gonna play this and then I'm like, I can't focus on anything. I couldn't even focus on my writing. So I was like, nope. I'll just leave it for another day. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to focus on fighting vampires and vampire hunters right after midterms. The best thing was that I got to veg out on... Shut up! Quit making those noises. The best thing was that I got to like veg out on anime with you guys, so that made me happy. You know, that's kind of rude. Eating people in an alley. Oh, I was supposed to go talk to Lord Redgrave about that Doris Fletcher chick, and I was just like, I'll ignore it for now. It's become like my whole thing, like, let's just ignore the main quest. That's like every game though, right? You're like, yeah, but you gave me the option. If you didn't want me to do it, you shouldn't have made it an option. Why is this locked?
It's locked, all right.
Whatever, Jonathan. Use your vampire freaking strength to bust through like a boss. Well, I'm glad that you two get to spend some time together, because I would lose my freaking mind. I would just be like, yep, I'm a crazy person now. Yes, and thank you, I feel so much better. But, I'm getting a little beer in me, so... I hear screaming! Oh. This is a vampire hunter who just got a little bit too much in... Whoa, I killed all of you guys? You guys suck. I keep waiting for one to just come sprinting at me from the shadows and just like smack me in the back of the head. And I'm like, oh, hi. Where was I going? Oh, I don't even remember. In a direction. That's pretty much how I play this game. Where are you going, Carrie? A direction. I'm lost. So I need to go over there. Correct. But, ooh, trade. But I can't go the way I want to go because it's locked, apparently. People keep locking stuff. Does that mean I have to take the long way around? There has to be, like, an easier... Okay, I'm just gonna sprint. If something sees me, then it sees me. And if it wants to go, we can go. Yeah, this gate is locked. So I can't use it because... If life isn't hard for Jonathan Reid, I don't know what is. I was gonna make a penis joke. I decided not to. You're welcome. See, I can't go this way because someone, some idiot locked this door. Her house is literally right here. This is Emily's house. And it's like, nah, the door's locked. The gate's locked, fam. I'm like, sweet. And then I do have to take a long way. Fantastic. I do love getting lost in games, because every time I do, I find something that I wasn't expecting, or like a new place. Like, when I played Dragon Age Inquisition, I've played that game so many times. Like, so many times it's probably unhealthy at this point. I don't know. But, like, when I was streaming it, and you were watching, I would find places I had not been before. And I was, like, super surprised by that fact, because I'm like, I thought I'd found everything, and then, like, the game's like, nope. And I was like, okay. Cool, cool. Alright, I need to go over here. I wish I could just go through here and then just hop this boat, but I don't think I can. So I'll just go to this boat, hop over to the dock, and then be on my merry. So I gotta go this way, back through here, correct? Correct. Right? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just do that and see what happens. Any bitches wanna dance? No? Okay. Boom. Yes. Okay, so the boat I need to take should be around here somewhere. Maybe. Whoa, calm down, game. Don't mind me, Jonathan Reid, what am I, MD, coming through? I'm a doctor, you can trust me. Dr. Reid, what big fangs you have! The better to mind your own business with. I wonder what Jonathan's favorite food before all this was. I'm just curious. What do you think it was? I'm thinking that he was like, I don't know, a soup guy. Clam chowder. His favorite food was definitely clam chowder. Before all this. Big clam chowder dude. I know. It's like I'm pretty much like mostly coffee, hot fries, and Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm not even a person anymore.
We've seen any new faces.
No, it has not been a while. I've literally been through here like 20 times, lady. Get your eyes checked.
Moron had me laughing at first.
You talking freaking smack about my boy Ichabod? Better shut your gangster face. Me and McCullum are going to adopt him as our son, so don't talk shit about him, okay? I enjoy playing the good vampire. You know what I mean? I'm like super nice and super polite and like just trying to help people, and everyone's like, vampires are monstrous abominations, and I'm just like, hi, do you need some medicine? Yes, here you go. Yeah, oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Do you need a hug? So left across the bridge, and then the long way around. Got it! I've also come up with a system, you know, when I play Dragon Age Inquisition, where I'm just a mage who blows things up with fire and then he raises the dead. What would you call that? Because I'd be like a necropyromancer. Look, I'm just a person who likes fire, okay? That's all you need to know. And the undead. Can I go this way now? Oh, look at you guys. Just chilling there all glowy-eyed. You know, there's nothing on the ground there, I don't think. I'm pretty sure you're just imagining most of it. 1, 2? Are there only 2 of you? I need to know. Because I'm about to rain down unholy explosive hell on you. Oh no, Trevor! I killed both of them. Good on me. Y'all! Solus, you dumb bitch. You dumb, beautiful bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, did I ruin your time? I have a sword. It's better than you. This guy just came in swinging and then he got stabbed. He learned not to bring a fist to a knife fight. I mean, we should all learn that. Don't ever bring a fist to a knife fight, because you're probably gonna get stabbed. No, Lady Ashbury, stay away from me.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Alright, I gotta get a juice box. That's my second one. That's what rats are to vampires.
Despicable.
Just a juice box. Okay, I'm supposed to be looking for someone named Emily's house. Whoever that is. Lady Ashbury's daughter's like, she's my friend or whatever. And I'm like, alright, I'll go check on her, I guess. I totally would. Like, oh my gosh, that would be the ultimate insult. Like, if I used a toothpick as a weapon to kill vampires and vampire hunters, they'd be like, how? And I'd be like, I don't know, man. I'm just cool like that, I guess. Yeah, this says her house is close. Oh yeah, it's in that area where the fence is that I can't go through because gates are hard. Oh, is that the crazy rat lady? This is the lady who's eating rats.
Tasty rats.
That's my job, Karina.
Those clever rodents are cautious
Those are
now.
my juice
They won't
boxes.
approach.
Stay away from my Capri Sun. Oh, I guess she doesn't have anything interesting to add to her story other than rats. A vampire told me to eat rats.
Goodbye, Miss Biller.
This is that game where you're trying to decide if someone is just like a little crazy or if they're, you know, actually vampires and bitey. Is this it? Knock knock. Just keep being.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London.
I was not trying to go to this house.
My dear Johnny, I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such
This
a
is my best
sweetheart.
friend's wife.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Really?
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old times.
Not if my vampire
Of course
powers have
you may
anything to
enter,
say about it.
Jonathan.
So I have to be asked to come inside of a house.
At
But
this
also a
hour
gate.
of night?
Yeah, because I'm a Dracula. Didn't you hear? Weren't you paying attention to the stories? I go blood and stuff. I'm stealing all your opium. Just thought you should know that. And your shillings. Hold on.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has
Okay, I haven't seen a
changed
chimera
lot
yet.
since he returned from
Clarence
the war,
got to
you
see
know.
things I haven't. I'm jealous, Clarence.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
Vampires exist, Venus. You're looking at one. She doesn't know. She's like, vampires can't exist. That would be stupid. And I'm just like, really, bitch?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
Yes.
The important question is,
Because she
what
was
do you
also
really
turning
think
on.
of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
I mean, I get why he wouldn't want to tell you about his time in the war. I gotta find more details.
Goodbye for now.
Good thing we're good
At
friends and
least
you
you
don't mind me.
survived the
I'm
Great
trying to
War.
get your change.
I feared the worst.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine. I mean, you know, I did some doctor things. Came home. I became a vampire. You know how it is when you join the military. I'm just gonna go upstairs and look through your personal stuff to find more details about your life. Ooh. You can stop saying. You can stop saying that. What's this? Oh. Okay. Nope. Why? Okay, now I have to go into into my stuff to get it, because it didn't want me to touch Venus's journal. It's a book. Where is it? Is that it? Nope. Book. Dead man's wallet. Ooh, I should probably get rid of that. That's probably evidence. It says I picked it up. Where is it? Did I eat it? Did I like eating pages? Oh, there it is. It's just a... okay. 9th July 1918. I spent the last day and night crying tears of joy. I did not know bliss could be so painful. My Clarence just wrote me. He is back from the war alive and unharmed. He will be at home in 2 weeks. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my beloved husband again. 14th August 1918. Clarence's attitude still worries me. He's not the same since he came back. The first few weeks I thought it was just a necessary adjustment period, but his behavior seems to be more and more erratic. Nowadays he spends all of his time outside day and night, searching for evidence. He does not care about the flu. He does not care about me. He is starting to frighten me. 21st September 1918. I can't believe this. Clarence has spent half of his pension to print some stupid leaflets he now wants to freely give away in the neighborhood. People are starting to laugh at me. Now he wants to organize some public lecture in a recently closed theater, to warn people about the presence of evil creatures in London. Free entry, of course. My husband may have come back unharmed from the war, but I'm afraid he lost his mind over there. Oh, there's more. 24th September 1918. Clarence just confessed he has not spent half of his pension, but all of it, plus some of our savings. Paper and inks cost so much because of the war, he said. But it's a cost we must pay. People openly mock us now. I don't know what to do. 5th October 1918. Today the butcher, Mr. Galway, sent me the monthly fee and requested payment in full. He also told me he now demands to be paid each time we buy some meat from his shop. No more credit. The baker asked the same thing 2 days ago. First, I thought it was a new policy because of the restrictions in the epidemic, but it seems my friends still have financial arrangements from the same shop. I was so ashamed I could not speak. 8th October. We can't keep on like this. Clarence is completely mad. He is spending all the money we have, and I don't see how to stop him. Sometimes I wish he had not come back from the war. That's rough. Dude, Clarence, you're messing up your life with your wife because you're like, let's find vampires. Listen, I'm doing the vampire stuff. You need to do the relaxing. Anything else I can just take? Ooh, yes. Give it. Do vampires have allies among... oh, this is one of his things. I think I'm gonna have to try and hypnotize him into believing in vampires not existing. Because he's kind of ruining his life. Alright, I will do that in a minute. I want to talk... wait, something else is still... she's still talking? She's still talking.
What do you need from me, Jonathan?
I don't know, man. My rat juice box probably tastes delicious.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
Clarence, messing up your wife's life, dude. Not cool. I'm gonna go talk to him. He's a little crazy.
How have you been since the last time we met?
Terrible.
How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombs.
I see stuff being shiny back there.
Yes, and
Is that
it's
just my
also
imagination?
true about the epidemic.
I think it's just the fire playing
The
tricks
flu
on my
has
vampire
killed
eyes.
here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar?
Oh, it is. It's just
about
her
the
reflection,
neighborhood
I think.
recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No.
That's cool. You can
And
see her
again,
reflection in the cup
Jonathan,
sometimes.
Please accept my condolences for your sister.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so
It was
busy,
so
I
sudden.
haven't
She
spoken to
died, and then
anyone
she came
about
back, and then I
I
stabbed
wish
her.
I could have assisted at the funeral,
So
but
sudden.
you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy
It's
end
literally
than a
been like
surprise.
months. Too in like
You
game
and
time.
Clarence.
I think a
That's
couple
more.
months. Because they montaged our
no
way through
idea
some
how hard
backstory
it's
where I
been for
apparently
me.
fell in love with Lady Ashbury and not Mr. McCollum. I'm so salty about that, I'm sorry.
Goodbye.
I want to go talk to your husband and see if I can
Survived the Great War.
mesmerize
I
his
fear.
brain into not being stupid. That means I have to go... Oh, wait, it's not too far. He's just over here being, you know, a little crazy. Clarence, my dude. My dude, my bro. We need to have a little chit-chat about you, squandering all your money and ruining... Wait, you're not. You're not. You're that guy. You're not the guy I'm looking for. Where is he? Oh, I walked right past him.
Waiting for you to let you...
Clarence,
Good evening, old chap.
we need to speak, buddy.
Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
You seem healthy by my standards, so you're wrong.
Clarence, tell me about the vampire you saw in France.
I was enjoying my leave in Rouen. I left the bar. Took a shortcut back to the barracks. I saw it in a back alley. An officer in a stained uniform
Oh yeah, he told me about this already.
biting into a soldier's...
He bit another soldier. It's like, eh. Yeah, people just bite people sometimes.
Do you realize you are ruining your family?
Hey, what's
Clarence?
going on?
Don't you see
How
the
was your
risk
evening?
here?
Money
Mine is
isn't
windy.
important. Not important when it is a matter of life and death. That is what my dear Venus cannot understand.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but if warning people is that important to you, why not choose a more efficient way to spend your money?
Don't you think
Yeah,
I tried?
Clarence.
I knocked at every door, went to
Oh,
every
I'm
bank.
sorry.
I even tried to be published. No, Jonathan.
Just a bad night.
This is a one-man war.
People will laugh at you, if they don't already. Think about your wife and your position. Think about your future.
I understand my wife's embarrassment, but gossips don't kill, vampires do. There'll be no future if people don't open their eyes.
Look, me and Ichabod got this, dude. You need to go take a nap. I wonder if I'll lose the last clue if I tell him you were drunk. Alright, I'll figure this
You
out
need
later.
some rest, Clarence. You should try to...
I'm sorry. Mine's been that way this week, but it was just... I had midterms, so my brain was just like, "Rah, think about all the math," and I'm like, no. So, which house is it? Hold on. Oh, I missed it. I missed the house. How did I do that? Crap. Wait, it's this way. Oh, there's another alleyway. Ugh, this place is so confusing. Can't you guys live somewhere not here? Emily's house. This one? This one. Okay. Vampire powers activate. No, it's right there. Jonathan. I swear to God. Alright, you're fired. Fire, Jonathan. No. Okay. I should be able to use my amazing vampire powers to go up. He's not, though. Listen, Jonathan, my sweet, my love, my darling, I adore thee, but if you do not jump up there right now, I will kill you. flip. Enter at your own risk. Oh, I would love to. It's not locked on this side. Good to know. I love this game. And how far along are you in game? I'm curious to know. What the crap? Are we sure Emily even exists and she's not just like a shared delusion? Just trying to think of any excuse not to go somewhere because he won't go where I want him to go. Is it a different door? Am I just like not hitting the right door or something? Am I the crazy one? Is Jonathan like, you know, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I mean, could be. I don't fucking know. I mean, this is the house, right? It's this one? This beautiful house in the middle of Death Town. I need to go up there. But it won't let me. I love the dramatic violin playing as I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to find my way into a building. So I can't go up on those because they're cursed? Consecrated ground? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I have to go the other way. Maybe she has a front door. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Yeah, there's no little area here in this part of the alley. So apparently I've got to go this way to get in. Maybe I'm just missing something, you know, like I did when I was in the park looking for that stupid clue my dad had left me. He's like, I've left you 3 clues. You're going to have to search for them, Jonathan. And I'm like, great, Dad. It's what I wanted to have to do, you know, for that dad who left when I was a kid. I think that the implication here is that his dad had some kind of mental illness he was worried about passing on to his children, and then he was like, yeah, you guys have definitely inherited it. But he didn't even stop to be like, hey, maybe my kids need some guidance with this whole thing. He was just like, I'm going to leave before the darkness consumes me and you. And he left like some notes as clues. And it's like, dude, really? I think maybe your kids might need you in that respect. I mean, especially since your wife has Alzheimer's or dementia, they might need you. Apparently not. Apparently he didn't think it through, like, well enough. I mean, I understand being scared of passing on a mental illness to your kids, you know. But I also think that his children needed him. Also, his reasoning behind it was, you got mad one time, and that means that you also have the same problem that I do. So I decided to leave before it got worse. It's like, it's not how it works. It's not how it works, Pops. Oh, nice. I'm enjoying it. Tis a lot of fun. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get into this lady's house, because it's right here. Right there. But it won't let me go in. Usually Jonathan says something profound when I found what he's looking for. Like, oh, there must be a way inside. And I'm like, yeah, it must be. You're probably right. It's definitely this house. It's got to be. There's some glitch in the Matrix where it just doesn't want me to go up there. Let me go up there. Because I should still be able to use my teleportation powers in town. I do it at the hospital all the time. I mean, I get it if it's too high for him. But just say so. Yeah, I think there's a glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, Doris took a lot of dodging. And hoping for the best. I also upped my explosive power. But yeah, just dodge, dodge, dodge. That's all you can really do as far as I'm concerned. Because yeah, she not only does she have like different powers than the others you fought, but she also summons other vampires. So okay, well I can't find what I'm looking for. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go talk to this guy about what we saw with Doris. Be like, so, here's some interesting factoids for you, Ascalon Brosif, the guy who licks blood off of things. She was pretty fucking horrendous. And, you should maybe talk to someone about that.
Support the equality between men and women.
Husband and wife duo. Oh, the ones in the house? Like when you go, like you're tracking Doris and then you learn that she's the one that gave him the disease or whatever. I beat the husband really fast because I blew him up. And then I just had to fight the wife who liked to teleport around and hit me in the face with that gas. And also I had like a bunch of health stabby doodles. Yeah. The wife was the annoying one. What I did was, like, I killed the husband and then I baited her just outside the bedroom because there was less space for her to teleport around. It was easier for me to hit her. You guys have not cleaned up in here. Filthy place, okay? It does not take much to clean. I have been gone for hours. Oh no, Lady Ashbury's here. Avoidance. Avoidance. Initiate. Hey, how you doing? I want to talk to you.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the Pre-Wen end their hunt.
Hi, Lady Ashbury. This is awkward. I'm not really into you, no matter what the game says. Ooh, look at you guys, all fancy doodle.
Reid. Have a drink and enjoy this night, for it could be our last.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make sure that you have all the healing, because I had a bunch of healing potions, my explosive power was really good, my weapons have been upgraded.
Please, tell us the good news.
There is no good news.
Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct.
I love how he thinks it can just
Fletcher
happen in 2
was
seconds.
the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told.
No, she cleansed herself.
Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance
just
and pierced the
made her
very
calm
heart
down.
of the corruption.
And then she's all like, will I be remembered?
I'm just a doctor.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London.
I'm a good doctor.
For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you.
Of course you do.
One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club.
I want him to just be like,
I want you to recruit
I'm
a
listening.
new vampire.
And then
Recruit
suddenly,
a new
like,
vampire.
he just goes
Are
like
you sending me
dead,
on some sort
dead
of
silent, and then you
diplomatic
just hear
mission?
like internal
exactly.
screaming because he's not really paying attention.
I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
No.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Are you questioning my orders?
No. It's just... I'm not sure I'm ready to have another progeny after what happened with my sister.
The rebirth of Aloysius Dawson is a necessary step in our campaign to ensure the safety of London.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England.
Can't I go change the leader of the Pre-Wen? Because he's better looking and I want to date him. That's my only reasoning.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
I'm drinking, so sorry if you hear my sippies.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reid. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Don't talk about my sister.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no.
The sauce in that
But
statement was
considering the
great.
circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary.
Not really.
Something
If
of a
I
bargain,
could have kept her
considering
out,
the crisis
I
we're
would
currently
have.
facing.
I'm not attracted to her, Lord Redgrave. She just keeps making advances.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry.
Oh no, I feel bad
Aloysius
for his
has had
sister.
many years to
Or do you
prepare
mean the
himself.
fight? Because the fight with
He
her
has
was
studied our kind for decades.
insane.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis.
I hope he doesn't.
They die.
Sorry, I know that's mean.
But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart
Sip,
will
not
slow,
sap.
then stop.
I'm not a tree.
But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
I kind of hope he dies.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
I know that's mean, but I don't really want to make him into a vampire. I want to choose my progeny. Oh, no! God,
Are you
fuck.
all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to
She's
turn
just-
Aloysius
She
Dawson,
forced me to talk to
to
her.
make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice.
Fine, I'll get
The
her
real
advice.
question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof
Should we be talking
that
about
the
this
Earl of
downstairs in the
Bristol
open?
is of lesser lineage, and only capable of creating skulls.
Whoa.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
I know,
That's
she's
a
like,
lie.
he can only
Lord
create
Redgrave
skulls.
is
And
unable to
Jonathan's like,
create
he can
anything
only
but
create skulls.
if the
She's like,
poor
shut the
soul
fuck up,
survive at
Jonathan.
all.
He's like, oh, sorry.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting
Jonathan
informer
only knows
while
one
investigating your maker,
Level of volume,
from
and that
whom
is
I
loud
learned the
and deep
truth
voiced.
about Lord Redgrave.
Oh.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself
Sorry, I
for
want
it,
to see
but
Jonathan.
I
He's
feel
prettier
such
than you.
pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall, and yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
I like this blackmail.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
I
You
love
would add
his
a powerful immortal into
nose.
a
I love his whole
suffering
just
world.
face. Oh, he's so
An
pretty.
immortal who already craves
He really is.
authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming.
Okay, this is what we're
how
gonna
he'd
do, Lady
spend
Ashbury. I'm gonna
eternity
turn
in time.
everyone into my progeny. Except for Aloysius. Allie. We're not gonna turn Allie.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous.
He's very rugged. Well,
Did you
oh,
know
I can
he
go up and
plans
down.
to build a wall to separate the
Ooh.
healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
I agree. Honestly.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
I believe in her. I mean, I don't want to like date her, even though the game wants me to, but That is very sound advice. So I'm not gonna turn him because I hate the guy. He's a jerk. That's because I haven't eaten any regular people. I haven't bit into a single citizen. Only other vampires and vampire hunters. That's why. I'm out of beer. Oh well. That's life. I'll just go get some juice and pour it inside the can and pretend that it's beer. Yes, because I have this problem where I always have to play the good guy. So, yeah, I have not...
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another.
I haven't killed any citizens.
That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
I also saved Sean. I don't know if you did that, but I did. I love Sean. Okay, I am not... Can I choose a different progeny? Can I just not choose this guy? Because I don't really like him that much. He doesn't say elegant vampire lord to me. He says... asshole. So... Yeah, Sean, I love Sean. He's like the sweetest person. So I messed up the first time because I didn't realize I didn't have all of the information on Sean. You have to have all the facts on a person before you can do certain things. So because the game works on an autosave system, I had to restart the game, play all the way back through, get the information on Sean and save him. You look different.
Are you dead?
Nope, I'm not dead. Just full of explosions. I am not a vermin. I am an elegant, beautiful man. Yeah, Sean, he was so sweet. I got very attached to him very quickly, even though you only know him for like 5 seconds. I was like, oh, you can't just let Sean die. Sean is so sweet. Who has the highest hit points? I bet it's you. Oh no, your friends are coming to get me. Oh no.
Oh my god!
Oh god, what? Oh, I was gonna hit him with it. Well, oh well. I'll drink someone else. Farewell to that juice box. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, did you save him by, like, letting him do his whole cult thing? Is that what happened? Okay, that sword, you get it from Doris. So as soon as you kill Doris, you get it. It's amazing. I love it. No, I saved Sean, like, I got all the information on him, and then I went and I made him drink my blood, and that helped him to control his, vampirism.
I cannot enter.
So he's still
I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
He's still the sweet, sad saint. Look, I'm not trying to be that person, Jonathan, but you could probably just kick that down. I mean, it's not technically a house. I'm just saying. Yeah, but you have to get all 3 of the facts about him. In order to do that, you have to have all 3 of the little clues, little question mark clue thingies under his name. And then once you do that, then you can make him drink your blood, and when you do, it helps him control his vampirism, and then he continues to take care of the docks as a sad saint. And you can go back and visit him, and visit everybody there. It's pretty cool. It made me very happy. Where's your dumb friend? There she is. She explodes. ho. Ow. Where was I going? Got distracted. Oh yeah, I'm trying to make it around this blockade, which I think I can do through the park, actually. Yeah, forcing him to drink your blood is the only way to fully save Sean.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
I hate Aloysius. Can't we just eat him? Like we've been eating everyone? Why are we gonna make it complicated? He's a jerk, I hate him. God, I love blowing people up in this game. It's so satisfying. And then I get to steal other shit. I'm like, thank you. This passageway is gonna lead me there? This is underground. Okay. You say so. Jonathan says so. He should know. He's a doctor. So if you get to replay the game, like if you beat the game and you're like, you know, I'm gonna restart it and do something different. Saving Sean was definitely one of those satisfying moments because he was one of those guys that deserved it. Also, if you don't save him, he goes down into the sewers and murders all of the skulls. So I was like, I'm saving Sean, the people that are living with him, and the skulls. I was like, okay, I feel responsible now. And then you have to fight Sean as a monster. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I like Sean. Sean's nice. He's very sweet. Oh, this is where that lady died. So there was a lady down here, I think it was here. She was all like, I'll never be your wife, vampire! And then I was like, okay, I'm not strong enough, so I'll just go back upstairs, go to sleep for the night, level up, and come back and save her. That did not work. I left her down here with that vampire, and the next morning it was like, she died. I was like, what? Whoops. I mean, she wasn't like an important citizen, like Sean, so it's kind of like, I was kind of like, ugh. But at the same time, I was like, I guess that's fine. Ooh, maybe they got married after all. Ill-formed beast. Is that a splody skull? It is. Aw, oh, damn it. I wasn't expecting her to turn around. Resistance. All the things. Can I just climb under there? I mean, he's not so, you know, pretentious that he's like, if I get mud on my coat. He's like, shh. Oh, he does look different. He's all gross. That's fine. He can be gross if he wants. Who am I to judge? I eat rats like Capri Suns, so... like this.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, Jonathan. I kind of hope that I get to that guy's house, Dawson's house, and it's like Lady Ashbury got there first and she just killed him. Yeah, so that was that girl that I accidentally let die. That's her dad. And he's dead, too. So, I mean, I guess they're both dead. Sorry. It's not the kind of error that I start a game over for, because, like I said, she wasn't important. I do feel bad, but not bad enough to start the game over. Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, isn't this where that dude is? Hello? There was a guy down here last time. He was a Volkold. Is he dead? Is this a trap? Maybe. Or unless he wasn't... no, he wasn't here. He was in a different room. Whoa! Hey, buddy. How you doing? You having a good time? Yeah, me too. Fuck it. Let's go over here and introduce ourselves. Kind of feel like we should. You think so? I think so. He's a level 30, but it's whatever, right? Ow, he has diseases. Oh, this was the room where that Volkold was. Okay. So he... oh god! So he turned into that thing. Ew. Or, I mean, like, they replaced him with that thing. 'Cause, yeah, there was a Volcold here. And now there's... Oh, there were stairs leading down to him that I missed. That's fine. Not a problem. Okay. I'm lost. Ew. Oh, this was where all those skulls were. Who came and gave me the business. Okay, it says I need to go up. But I think I have to go up after I've done down. Oh, no. Whoops. Whoops. Needs to go down. Oh, there were a bunch of skulls. What? Oh, maybe it was already partway down. There we go. Oh, no, that raised it. What the crap? Go down. Maybe that's as far down as it goes. Let's go find out. Can I not? Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. It's gotta be up. Well, I'm not an engineer. I'm a doctor. Stop giving me hard jobs. There we go. I swear, if they're back, we're gonna have a talk. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor. I'm not an engineer. Yeah, when I came down here before, see if they make an appearance. No? Okay. Super shocked by that, but I guess that's how the world rolls. Yeah, they attacked me. They're like a bunch of them came diving out of these little tunnels here and were like, rah! We're skulls! And I was like, suck my dick! And then I killed them. But they almost killed me, so they almost won. What's that? Spire. Okay. I was like, what is that sound? I can't go up there because it's too hard for Jonathan, which is fine. He can be a drama queen if he wants to. How do I get up there? I want to touch those steps with my face. Jonathan is that guy who's just like, yeah, I've got nice clothes, but like running around in the mud with them, totes fine with me. I'm like, cool. He's a total bro. Why is his alarm going off? Oh. Okay. That's right, he left it down here so I could pay attention to it. Which I totally forgot about. Yeah, so I'm lost. That's fine. I like the sewer. Okay? I want to be in the sewer. I want to be lost here. This is the way I came from. Ish. Maybe. Hello? Oh, okay, that's the bridge. I'm so turned around right now. I feel like if I keep running in circles, eventually I'll find my way to where I need to be, and it'll be fine. Yeah, I have someone who's playing this right now. I was like, you should play Vampire. So she's doing that. It's a great game. Okay, is Pennywise down here? Because that sounded like circus music. Not right now. Okay, I'm busy. I'm doing vampire stuff. Okay, do you later. Okay, so coming down here to Monster Town was not the best plan. Well, apparently. So this is the way I got around, correct? Yeah, because the monster was there and I was too dumb to realize that there were stairs. It's just the way it is with me. Don't readily realize things. Let's go back down here. I have no idea where that vampire is who kidnapped that lady, but now I'm curious to see if he succeeded in, like, getting married. And this is the way I came in. And This is the passage you wanted me to take, correct? Yeah, that's the area that I came down. So it's gotta be this way. Maybe there's like a secret entrance that I'm just not noticing. Oh, is it here? No, this is just a hole to piss me off. I could climb over that. Come on, Jonathan. Or there. I could totally teleport up there. I mean, it's just a little moon hole. Go up there. Do it. So I'm under his house-ish. There are, however, no more stairs to take, so there must be a passage that I have not seen that I am blind to. Which would not surprise me, because it took me like 3 days to find the note that his dad left me. Oh, maybe this was where the vampire was housing his would-be bride, and I was like, cool, good luck to you. How do I get up there? There has to be a way. There's always a way. Well, let's lower the water. We'll see if that helps us. Oh, there it is. There's the stairs down. That's what we wanted, right? Blind as a bat. That's what I am. Which is funny, because I'm a vampire. Bad eyesight, us vampires. Okay. Vampire vision on. There are rats. I'm gonna go nom on one. Yummy. Give me your flesh.
This is despicable.
It could be worse. Just saying. You could be eating, like, I don't know, puppies. There we go. We did it. Eventually. High five. Up top. That was just my own stupidity. That had nothing to do with the game. That was just me being dumb, not paying attention. Makes sense. I'm not that smart. Come on, vampire. Load so I can go give this old man the middle finger and tell him he's never going to be a Dracula. New part of town? Okay. Vampire vision on. Hope he's dead. I hope Lady Ashbury showed up and just sucked him dry. Like a soda. Do I gotta? I don't wanna go in there. It looks creepy. It looks like the kind of place you go to be chopped up. Oh, the violin music picked up. Don't mind me while I raid your garbage, Mr. Aloysius. Hi. You guys okay? Doing alright? You twins?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know?
Agamemnon?
As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Agamemnon is a healthy man.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
What can you tell me about this
Agamemnon's
party?
the best
It's the
name
only
for someone
place
to
I've
have.
considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
I mean, no, but yes.
No, I'm not.
Good for you. It's a good thing to have a clear idea of where you stand concerning crucial questions. Don't you think?
May I ask why you've not gone
I love
already?
that I met two weird
So
twins.
exasperated
That's
by
the
this
best.
long wait.
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
Agamemnon and Pericles. I like it.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
Are you guys like from Alice in Wonderland?
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Wait, I
Have
gotta
you
look
ever
at
felt
Jonathan.
like
There we
life
go.
trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
I'm a doctor. What?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Agamemnon and Pericles. Whoa, why are you loading? I'm just trying to talk to some guy named Pericles. Calm down. It's like, oh my god, you want to talk to the other twin? We better load in the whole scene again. No, you cannot. Stop it.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reid? Dr. Reid?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker.
Just talking to these
What
two
are you
weird
doing
twins
out
on a
here
bench.
in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
I like these two crazy twins. Completely healthy.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its
My
dark
true nature
streets.
But what if we don't
is
like
the one of a
what we
person who
find?
likes to
Do we ever
explode
know who we are?
things.
I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
These twins are spitting out some deep-ass truth.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
It's okay, you guys can move to another country, and then you can become illusionists.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider
He's right
him a
there,
fool, sir.
Pericles.
He is often more lucid than me.
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He has always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
No, I'm not immortal. I'm just saying, no, as a doctor, that sounds concerning.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
This subplot is interesting. I will be right back.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Okay, Agamemnon. Enough with your shit.
Hello again, Dr. Reid.
You can't seem to ask him anything else.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Yes, no!
Hello again, Doc.
Good evening. What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
I feel like these
Goodbye,
two
Mr. Baker.
are a reference to something creepy. And I love... There are just people waiting here. Wait, are you guys food for him? Get out of here.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I live here?
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets
Oh, that's
are
right,
dangerous.
the cops know.
And you'd better
Some of
be
the cops.
careful.
I forgot about that.
What are you investigating, exactly?
This T-cell has been found dead. Her father, too. This case is a complete mess.
That's not the person I let die, right? Whoops.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard.
I bet you're lying.
Investigating suspicious cases in the area.
But you're spying on me. I bet that beard isn't even real.
Do you work alone?
Yes. The situation is difficult for the police.
Like talk shit about
Many
his
of us are
facial hair,
sick.
because
And
mine
since
is
the
more
summer
rugged and
strike,
handsome.
Most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
This guy's fishy.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
I hear footsteps. No likey.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
It wasn't me.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
Can't imagine being... I mean, like... This sucks. Like, stuff like this sucks. I mean, I guess I can't imagine. Right now we're fighting off pandemic, and it blows. So I imagine that this probably, especially in a time when you don't have the medical advancements that you do now, this kind of shit would be fucking terrifying.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are
Oh
also
my
a
God.
night
You know what? I think
have
that
you noticed anything strange
the boldest
which
of
requires
criminals?
police attention?
they should. They just like do bad things in the daylight. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Does the name Fergal ring a bell? Fergal Bancher.
Of course it does. Fergal Bancher, the Butcher of Galway. Hung in Dublin in 1857 for murdering
Oh.
more than 20 men with his bare hands. Why are you so interested in dead criminals, sir?
No reason. I just killed him. But I mean, you have nothing to say.
Tell me
I
all
have
you
nothing to
know
say
about that
Fergal.
homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Please tell me it's Jack the Ripper.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is
He's a
exactly
dick.
the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Do we have phones?
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr.
Oh yeah,
Jonathan
we do have
Reid.
phones.
I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Oh, you bet.
He's not the only hidden killer around here.
I like talking. Makes me happy. Whoa, there's blood here. And maybe a hidey hole? And a dead guy. A dead skull. Sweet. Well, this is nice. I mean, it's gross, but it's nice. It's broken. Sometimes I find vampires in these places, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't your house, this is mine. Get out. Cool. I mean, I'm not gonna go to sleep right now, because I have stuff to do, but it's good this is up here. Is that my refill thing? Yes. Shillings! Thank you for leaving those. It's not sleepy time yet. Besides, I only have, like, 1,975 blood coins. I need more. It's out here. Ooh, spookiness is out here. I like it. Oh my gosh, a rookie. Why is he alone? Oh, I didn't see the church guy over there. I would have saved this for him. I'm not scared of your Jesus power. Suck it. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were over here too. Why so many of you? You guys out like on, you having a party? You guys, traveling band? Well, you're dead now, so I guess you can't answer that. Where was I going? I got distracted. Yep, I got super distracted. I need to go back this way. I do like that I can just go out here and just wreck people's shit, though. That makes me happy. I'm like, hey, what's going on? There's like, ah, shit. It's like, that's right, oh shit, what you doing? Where's his house? It's right here. Okay. I am not going to turn him into a vampire.
It's locked, all right.
Why is it locked? I'm expected. Whatever. Fine, I'll go around. Pericles, I think you guys should not be here. I mean, honestly. It's kind of dangerous for you guys. A little too innocent to be out here. I love that they're doing the same motions. So it almost seems like they're being compulsed to be here. And I'm really worried about what that means for them. Like, what if they're just here to be eaten? That's a no thank you for me. I like these guys. So we found out that the man with the plan, the guy who wants us to change this dude bro, he can only make skulls. He can't make true vampires. That makes us super powerful, and him a total bitch. Oh, does that mean we could take him? Whoa, there's a guy down there. What? What's he doing? Is he under? He's underground? He's under. I think he's down here. Hold on. Hold the phone. There's a dude. Curious about his presence. What the hell? Did you hear that? Huh. Weird. Hey!
So many signs to interpret.
Vampires are dangerous, deadly, vicious. Sometimes this is a fact I won't deny. I won't deny it, and that's precisely why we must understand what they are. Sometimes who they are in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Flavius Josephus, conducted by one of us in 1548, when he finally encountered the creature in Spain? Do you remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by this vampire warmed our heart each time we read them? They were all extraordinary windows to a past of which we only have glimpses. Well, Titus Flavius Josephus is no more, since the Vatican's hunters destroyed him a few weeks ago, and with him vanished his unearthed treasures of knowledge about the pillars of our civilization. This is a crime probably as heartbreaking as the killing of an innocent life by a vampire. This is exactly why the path of the Guard of the Prewin is as criminal as it is barren. For each time they successfully conduct one of their methodical hunts on the old vampires of England, instead of carefully and respectfully approaching them, they destroy a part of our common roots with the immortals. They wipe an opportunity. The concept of the great hunt is a crime, for it blindly kills words and thoughts. Yeah, the St. Paul dudes are trying to hang out with him, I guess.
Jonathan Reid. At last we meet.
Oh.
The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Psychic.
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the
I love that
Brotherhood
I
of St.
have
Paul's Stole, to
a
be
big
precise.
fan named Swansea, and this guy's
I'm
name
really
is
glad
Talltree.
we met tonight.
Love it.
I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me
Right,
that
I'll
you
be
have
back.
not
Listen to
taken
them. I'll
another
be back.
life since your poor sister died.
Alright, this guy's also wrong. He's like, the cards told me you haven't taken another life since Mary died. Now I'm like flashing back to all the hunters and vampires. I'm like, yeah! Totally.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me?
He does not like the sun.
You're a poor fortune teller then.
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
I did.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
Guard of Priwen, who else?
Oh, of course.
For a
They
time,
thought
they
that the
sent
chick in my
spies to
hospital was a
observe my
vampire.
activities, and they
She
even
has a
broke into my
condition.
home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
That's a hard thing you ask, sir. You probably
For
know,
how
though.
long have you been a primate?
It was 15
Did you read it?
years
No.
last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar
The cards
is
told
a
me you did.
brilliant
Well, the
and
cards
dedicated
are
man.
wrong.
A man of his time. Sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
I'm not gonna, because I'm trying to be a good person here.
Here is the money.
The snake. A bitter woman, smiling as she pours poison in your cup. A shaming betrayal. Hate.
What? Why Venus? Could you do it again?
Can you read the card?
Put the money on the tip.
Here is the money.
Love. Pure and unseen.
Oh.
Untold. The two hearts love each other without knowing it. Without daring to admit it.
I was like, I swear, if that has anything to do with me. What? Clayton Darby? How much money do I have? I know 2 of the clues. What? Who's this guy? Charles Jerome. Oh, the detective. His middle name's Jerome. I love it. So he's fatigued. I might have to go back up and give him some meds. I have money.
Put the money.
More.
Here is the
Joker. A woman bent to obey and debase herself. A cruel gaze in the dark. A monster laughing at you.
Karina Billow. Cool. So his cards give me clues.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions.
I'm trying to be a
Time,
good
we got
person,
deeper
Chris.
and deeper into the
Trying to be
occult.
polite
He's
to these
not
people.
the only one.
I love them.
It's been quite
the
the
good
fashion
ones.
for several decades.
This guy seems
The
nice.
Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Okay, well I am not. Ooh, how much stuff did I get on Aloysius? Okay, so I have something else I need to figure out about him. Maybe
Can
if
you
I
read
keep
the
reading
card?
the cards.
Here.
The glut.
Whoops, I didn't mean to skip that, but I learned something weird about Russell.
Can you read the...
Put the money on...
How much money do I
Here
have?
is the mother. A suffering
I just
soul.
wonder.
Ashamed of her silence. Terrified to raise her voice. A son to be killed.
I figured that was about her. Okay.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely wander. Yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
How much money do I have now? I'm curious. Let's see. How do I see how much cash I have on hand? Can I just pay you in blood? I mean, I have a lot of that. I have 345 monies. I should go sell some things. I wonder if there are other people around here who might know something about... Okay. What the crap? What is this? Answer me. It's weird. Is it like a trap or something? Okay, let's do this. You. You. They don't do anything? Maybe I'll figure it out later. Okay. Let's go back to that detective. Is he in this direction? I don't know, but there's a trash can over here, so let's touch it with our face. Let's see. How do I get out of here? I don't like it. Is it this way? Oh yeah, it is, because I have to go past the weird little mausoleum doodad. I do agree with that, like, they're killing vampires, like, not just, like, bad ones, but all of them. So yeah, like, there's a lot being lost, I'm sure. A lot of history being lost. Excuse me, I hear that you need the medicines.
Dr. Reid. Still couldn't...
Yep.
Do you need medical...
I'm afraid...
There you go.
You'll quickly feel better
You're
after
welcome.
taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. I really appreciate it.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Oh, I'm sure we will. I might threaten to eat you a couple times. You twins should really leave. I feel like things are gonna go bad fast. Oh, look at that stamina. It's beautiful. My thing, my bar is just like rest to evolve already. I'm like, no, I need to get more blood first. I've got the bloodlust. Alright. Usher Talltree. I like his name. It's pretty cool. Give me that juice box.
I have this thirst for blood.
It's fine. I walked in a circle. How did that happen? How do I get to his house then? Is this? Nope. I was not trying to look at... There we go. What's this house?
I cannot enter.
No, you're expected. That's what you were told. So if you can't get in this house, then I feel like they lied to you. Maybe there's some scaffolding I can hippity hop onto. That's what I would do. They're like, you can't come in this house. The twins are up to something. Convenient. I like spying. It makes me happy. What? They get to open this gate, but I can't? I call bullshit. I'm the main character.
We should be far from town already.
All right. But where would we go?
Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here.
And what is that, by the way?
A safer place? A less strange place?
A less strange
And
place?
where
Less
would that
strange
be?
than us?
Life is strange. And we are alive.
Sorry, was that them
For
referencing
now,
their own game?
yes. But for how long?
If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already.
All right. But where would we go?
What if this whole thing is set before Life is Strange? And her powers are vampire powers. I mean, it's probably not it, but that'd be hilarious. Yeah, I need to talk to you!
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu when I talk to you?
I don't know.
Tell me more about your strange feelings towards the city.
I would be happy to describe them, but it's too hard to
Where's your brother
explain
go?
with
Oh,
mere
there
words
he is.
what
He's
I'm
stuck.
feeling. It's
He can't get
unclear,
past us. Perfect.
too confused.
Go on, please.
Where should I start? The world is chaos.
You alright back there, buddy?
Men go mad, and nature
Stanton.
itself runs roughshod over us all.
This is not the first time mankind has faced a deadly epidemic or a war.
Men
Please
kill
don't
each
glitch
other,
out.
while nature decides to kill them all. I don't know what scares me the most. Do you?
Both can be disastrous, and a combination of the two merely increases their potency.
And what if they were just a sign of worse disasters to come? Something of biblical proportions, I wonder.
Down.
How long have you
nope.
been waiting
I thought he
for
made
this
it.
man?
Sometimes I feel as though I've been waiting for him for ages. Perhaps it is my role in life to wait for him. Not a pleasant thought.
It could be dangerous for you, waiting here all night.
That's quite true. But what other choice do we have? We are waiting here until we finally go.
Why are you still waiting for this person?
What would be the point of going before meeting the man, as he's going to help us leave?
How long have you been waiting for this man?
Sometimes
already
it
asked
could
that
be
question.
that's quite.
Mr. Baker, I have met many strange people during my life, but you are definitely one of the strangest.
Really? I don't feel particularly odd or weird. All I want to do is leave. What's wrong with that?
Pericles, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Perhaps it's time to leave. Perhaps we should stay a little longer.
Sounds like they're being
How
compulsed.
can I tell?
And where exactly are you thinking of going?
In a place where I will finally have that feeling, to be where I belong. The world has to be meaningless
Stop it,
chaos to make such a
Agamemnon.
heaven plausible.
Make me dizzy.
What can you...
I've heard that...
Okay,
Goodbye,
well, he's not gonna tell me
Mr. Baker.
anything else. I need to talk to your bro. Hey, stop moving. There we go.
Hello again, Dr. Reid.
Hello.
What are you really afraid of, Agamemnon?
The problem is, it's precisely what I don't know that frightens me. So I suppose I can't really answer your question.
If you finally managed to leave London, where do you
I like
intend
these weird
to go?
twins.
A
Agamemnon
happy
and Pericles.
place, that's
yes,
for
thank
sure.
you.
A place where I can smile because I know the next day will be better than the previous one.
Such a place
I can adopt you.
doesn't exist.
I just have to get. I just
There
have
are
to marry
never
McCollum
any
first, and then we
guarantees
can
that
adopt
tomorrow
you.
will be a
We'll
better
be your
day.
two
That would
scruffy
mean
gruff
I have
dads.
no hope left. And I just can't accept such a
Jonathan's the
conclusion.
dad that lets him get away with everything.
Tell me, how long have you been waiting here?
I can't say for sure, since I have no watch. But the night is still young, and I am not tired.
Is that the most honest answer you can give me?
Yes, I think so. Why does it irritate you, sir? Is comprehension really that important to you?
Yes.
I'm a scientist. I try my best to understand things. I know the world has to obey unbreakable rules.
God, look at that beard.
You know,
It's majestic.
or you want the world to obey such rules.
I know one thing. I do not understand who you are.
And it's better that way. What kind of life would we live if we could summarize a person in a few words or a few lines?
You cheeky little bastard. You tell me what I want to know. Alright, well,
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
I think you guys should just go. Can you please tell me the way inside, the guy's house? I'm having a hard time finding where I'm supposed to be going. Is it here? What is this? Can I just leave and just let him die of old age? That's what I would do. I mean... Yes. But I need to go this way. Wait, am I just going to the wrong house? I mean, that could be it. Maybe I'm just hitting the wrong door. You know, I'm like trying to get into this one place and like the people inside are like, I don't know who that is. I'm just like trying to break in and they're like, go away. We don't know you. I'm like, oh, sorry. I thought this was the house. I was told to go this general direction, so I did that. I don't see a house, though. I just see the underground where my man I love that he's underneath there, by the way. He's just hanging out. No one knows he's there. The guard of Prewin are stupid. They ruin the guy's good times. This is why I want to make McCullum. Ooh, I could make him my progeny. Then I'll have no choice but to accept vampires. Because he'll be one. Can I just Dracula my way up here? Why do I gotta be all, like, doing it the polite, proper way? We got vampire powers. I can do this. I think I'm missing something, if I'm being totes honest. Like a balcony, or... Because it's not there. That's my safe house. You know? Know what I mean?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, it wants me to ask more questions about him, though, is the thing. Okay, so is there more here in the West End? Like, more randos I can talk to that aren't completely crazy? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find out all the information. Maybe I have to find out all the information first. And then I can go in there. Alright, let's do this. Let's go talk to some peeps. Let's go talk to some peeps about this fool. I'm not really interested in spending time with him anyway. He's kind of a jerk. He wants to separate the poor from the rich because he's got issues. I'll show him issues. These hands. Where am I going? Whoa. That was a scream. I love how I go in the opposite direction of the screaming woman. I'm like, huh. Just like leave. Oh. Yeah, you should really stop eating people. It's not cool. I'm hungry though, so I'm gonna eat you. As punishment for eating. And this guy is like, holy shit! Yeah, don't even try it, bro. Freaking bro. Buddy. Bruddy. Am I in the West End? No, I'm in Whitechapel. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I need to go back to where I live. Okay, that's the West End. So this is just part of the West End. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I can do that. I can do that. Sprint, Jonathan. Use your man legs. Alright, I'm gonna go back here to the West End and ask some questions. Some scientific doctor Oh, it goes through. Oh, I see. Perfect. Oh, that's where it was leading. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Alright, let's get out of this neighborhood. It's not really my jam. I need to go this way, though. Past the weird twins. I think you guys should just go. Find somewhere safer to be than here. This place sucks. Oh, his house is like separated because he's that kind of guy. I see. Cool. I think there's an actual store in here somewhere too. Wait, I gotta go this way. Yeah, past the water fountain into the neighborhood. Got it. Okay, this is a little less huntery than I was expecting. That's fine. See, the West End is where old Johnny Boy used to live. Where he was born and raised. What you doing there? Being a hunter? Cool, cool. I'm gonna go talk to some peeps. You just stay there and mind your own business, I guess, and I'll mind mine. Watch out for the wolf monster, by the way. He lives under the bridge, and he's kind of a jerk. He doesn't like to share his space, so... Walk, Johnny. Random stuff. Thank you! This place is great. It's not. This place sucks. Where am I? Am I going in the right direction? I am. Town is this way, correct? Yeah, that's where those skulls are just like chillaxing down there. There is a way to get back up though. Remember that. Like you can jump down. Yeah. Ew. Shut up. I guess it wants me to go through here. Isn't there like a dude like just waiting here to ruin my day? No? That's fine then. Sometimes you just need your day ruined. Best way? Vampires. Where am I? I am so not going in the right direction. I'm so dumb. How did I do that? How did I do that? I don't even know how I did that. I just did it. Okay, if I go straight across this park, I should be able to get back to the West End. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I gotta go to the West End, so I just ran into the park. Sure, that's where the West End is. Inside this creepy-ass park where our dad used to leave clues for us as kids. It's also exactly where I would leave clues for my kids. Creepy park. Like, look man, face your fears, go get the clue. Be awful. I'd be like, no. I love long leisurely strolls through the park at night, looking for werewolves. Didn't see shit, mind your own business. Oh shit, fuck. He hasn't seen me yet. He ain't paying attention. He's in his own little world. He didn't even know. Maybe he's just looking. Well, there's just a skull down there, like, what was that? Sounded like someone died, a terrible death. It's like, you would be right, man. I killed him. For fun. Or something. He's in my way. Okay, he started it. I need to go down, which means walking past Sir Wolfington III. You know, because who doesn't want to take a nice leisurely stroll past a werewolf? Yeah, he's not really that strong. Like, not really. His eyesight's terrible. I mean, I just, like, ran right past him, and he's like, did you see that? It's like, see what? No. Down I go. Past the lady skull, who sounds like she's constantly in a vomiting mood. Yeah! Stop. It's gross. Oh, do I have to head towards her? Well, I guess that's fine. Gotta do it fast. Those ones, you know, they're like landmines. They'll explode on ya. Shut up. Screaming animal people. Rah! They sound like a bunch of pterodactyls. And that bird. That bird too. Everything's screaming at me. Alright, is this the West End? Oh, thank you. God. There's a merchant in here somewhere, though. I can trade some goods. Because I have a lot of junk and I need more money for fortune telling. Because that's what I should be spending my money on. My mother would be proud. Son, what are you spending your money on? It's like, nothing. Oh, okay, I can talk to all these people. Let's do that.
Women of all countries unite!
Shh, I need to talk to you real quick. Stop
Good
yelling.
evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid.
Tell me about this person.
What do you know about Aloysius Dawson?
That man is a tyrant. The embodiment of greed and selfishness. All I despise about this country.
Sweet. I love things being despised.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been...
I'm sure you'll see her first because she's got a lady boner for you. And I'm like, oh. That's nice. Calhoun. How you doing, bro?
Good evening, Dr. Reid. A great night, what?
Do you know anything about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
He used to be a big spender. One day, he sent 3 houseboys to buy all the beluga in my shop. For his brother's birthday, if I remember correctly.
I see. Anything else? Less gastronomic, perhaps?
I really can't say. The man is filthy rich. But you know that, of course.
I do.
I may have a look at your...
I need to sell you some things, sir. Some junk I just have around. What is this? I feel like this is mine. All of them. How many do I have? 5? Yes. I don't even know if I need all this stuff. I just like to think that someone's like, so where did you get all these? It's like, I stole them. You want some drugs? I'll just sell all the drugs I have. Why not? I need it for fortune telling. Why do I have so many? Am I like a weird collector or something? It helps that I can hit the back button on them, like this, and then just do it that way. I need my empty bottles. You know what? You can have all the drugs. All. What do I have in here that is probably worth the most? I want some blood. Ooh, pneumonia treatment is worth quite a bit. So is the sepsis treatment. I'll sell one of those. Oh, I was gonna ask him some questions about his weirdness, but whatever. I gotta go talk to... Hey, we need to speak. Stop moving.
Good evening, old chap.
I won't lie.
My friend's a little...
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Well, I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge. So I wrote him a letter asking him to finance my research about vampires. He never responded.
Venus is poisoning you, Clarence. She wants you dead.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, she really hates me that much now.
I probably should have told him that.
Poor wife. I had no idea my research would drive her to such extremes.
I'm sorry, Clarence.
Why would you tell me that? First you returned from the dead, and now you tell me my wife is trying to murder me.
You're a stupid bastard, but you're my friend, Clarence. And I don't have many left. I don't want you to die. Not like that.
But I love her. I love my wife. Did I make her suffer that much? Have I become such a burden?
So you have no suspicions about her at all? Nothing in Venus's behavior has seemed odd since you returned?
Frankly, it's my behavior that's been odd. Ever since I got back
I didn't mean to tell him that. I'm like, hey, Clarence, your wife is poisoning you. It's like, oh.
Clarence.
I was in...
Have I learned everything I can about him? I have.
But you were drunk, weren't you? Are you sure these two men were not just kissing?
Please don't insult me, Johnny. I hid,
It's
and
a
I
good
saw
question.
him leave. Then I saw the body, drained of all blood. I've seen the
Legitimate
same
question.
marks
Are you
here
sure
in
they weren't
London
making out?
since I've returned.
He's like, no. I know what I saw, okay? Okay, well, now I gotta go talk
you
to
need
Venus.
some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna go confront your wife for you because you know you're not gonna. Wait, where's your thing?
Whether you need to buy something or not, I'm happy to help.
What? Okay, well, I got stuff to do, so you're gonna have to wait. I feel kind of bad. I didn't mean to tell him directly. I was gonna talk to her first, but I totally just was like, I'll just click on that option.
I need to find information about Aloysius Dawson. What can you tell me about him?
Don't trust him. He's looking for the same thing I was. Rats? No, not rats. Something else. I don't remember.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
This rat lady? She's got the issues. I think I went the... No, wait. I gotta go this way to get to his house. To be like, hey, so I found out you were poisoning your husband, and I think you should stop doing that. Just a, you know.
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. At least you survived the Great War. I feared the work. What do you need from me, Jonathan?
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I never met the man. I know Clarence tried to contact him recently, but I don't know why.
Why are you poisoning your husband?
He has spent a fortune printing his bloody papers. I can't stand this nightmare anymore. We are the butt of everyone's jokes since he returned.
If you're so frustrated by Clarence's behavior, why don't you just leave him?
I have already lost the best years of my life because of him. I will not jeopardize my future for some lunatic. He goes, and I inherit what's left.
I cannot let you kill your husband, Venus. This madness is more insane than his obsession.
What are you going to do? Report me to the police? I did my research too, Dr. Reid. The substance I use is undetectable.
Don't press your luck.
And did you see Clarence's state of mind? What would become of him if left alone?
Why do you and your husband argue so much?
He is not the kind man I married and loved. He is obsessed now.
I already told him, by the way, just so you should know.
chimeras.
He's gonna come probably shoot you in the face.
It just makes me want to scream.
I want to say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Because what you're doing is wrong. Bye, I told your husband.
Goodbye for now.
He's so polite. You're gonna die.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
You're gonna die, and it's my fault, and I can't say that I'm sorry. Okay, more West Ender questions. Because they're like, find out things about this guy so you can make a good decision on what you should do. And I'm like, I already know what I need to do. Just eat him. But then if I eat him, I get bad karma. That's a problem for me. I don't like bad karma. Okay, there are other people here. Where's the star guy? There's that dude that likes stars around here somewhere. Is that him? There he is. Y'all.
Good evening, Mr. Kimura.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Do you know anything about a man called Aloysius Dawson, by any chance?
Well, I've never met the man personally, but I invested money in some of his companies when I came to London. A brilliant businessman.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Don't want to change him into a vampire. It's a problem. It's a point of contention for me. I don't really like the man. He's kind of a, you know, dickwad. So we're not going to turn him into a vampire. We're going to turn him into letting old age slowly eat away at him until he's nothing but a husk. How many clues of his? I have 2 of his clues, I think. Right? Oh, 1. He only has 2. Okay. see. Oh, this is the murder that guy's investigating. Wasn't my fault. It wasn't me. I feel like there are two people I haven't discovered here, and that is a problem. Alright, let's turn on my blood powers and go searching for these humans. Charlotte Ashbury didn't give me any help. Clarence, who I had to be like, yeah, so your wife's trying to kill you. Sorry, sorry, gotta go. Nice knowing you, though. Alright, we'll search the main street first, and then we'll go from there. Because I would like to see... Okay, no. How about down here? This town is confusing. Is London really this confusing? Is that where I live? I think that's where I live. I think that's what he said. Something like that. No, I live in the west end of... I live near Whitechapel. There, that's where I live. Near Whitechapel. Just trying to find more people. In hopes to strike up a conversation. And that's the park there. Ooh, what's this? Wait, does this lead? No, okay. Okay, can't go in there because gates are hard. Okay, that's the rat lady. What you doing? Having a bad day?
Oh, I can't continue like this.
Karina? You okay? Need to talk about it? And she's obviously healthy, so eating those rats hadn't been doing her too bad. Did I just advocate for rat eating? Look, maybe, I don't know. Maybe go try one. Stick a straw in them like Jonathan does. Okay, I did a roundabout. There's gotta be more people here to talk to in the West End, right? Can't just be these crazies. I hear laughing. Mom's around here somewhere. How far out does the West End extend? Okay, so that's the end of the West End right there. Where have I not looked? What side have I not looked on? Oh, there's no alleyway. It looked like there was an area that I could... No, stop, I don't care about that guy. I'm trying to find my way around this town. So what's his name's place is back there. Yeah, Clarence's wife is poisoning him, I get it. I'm sorry. Where's my house? I am quite lost. Wait, if I just go to... is it here?
Women die too in this war.
It's one of these.
Women of all...
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to my butler. I don't even think I've spoken a single word to that man yet. Nope. Heartbeats. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh,
I haven't
it's a
talked to you
miracle.
in I'm
We
sorry,
all
bro.
thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reid expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
I know. I'm sorry.
Avery, I finally deciphered my father's puzzle. Among other things, I found his watch. I'd really like you to have it.
I can't accept this gift, sir.
Yes, you can, Avery. You deserve it.
Oh, because Avery's been like the dad that he
Keep it
needed.
until the day I die.
That's very sweet. Which is right now.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Not much, sir. Mr. Dawson's house used to be a good house, with many servants. I heard he fired them all recently.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reid is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reid was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reid myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reid is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
You just duct tape her to the bed.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives?
Almost duct tape made. Google
I'll
it.
understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
So sweet.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
Well, I'm back now. I'm gonna fuck shit up.
Do you know my mother speaks to the dead members of this family?
Yes. I sometimes hear her speaking to you, Miss Mary, and her baby. Sometimes your father, too.
So she thinks I'm also dead? And what about you?
I believe she only sees her relatives as the dead she speaks to, Mr. Jonathan. It breaks my heart to see Miss
So she thinks I'm dead? Rude. She doesn't know.
I am powerless to help her. She thinks I'm a ghost, too. Whatever I say, she just sees me as another dead relative.
But you are still alive, Mr. Jonathan. That's the difference. And I am sure Miss Reid will realize it soon.
Oh, Avery. Dishing out some fatherly advice and wisdom.
Tell me the truth, Avery.
Love this man.
Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery.
I mean,
there is a curse.
Jonathan's dad left.
You really should consider
when Jonathan had just
only you could have been here sooner or
his
more
schooling.
often.
So Jonathan was at least 18.
Maybe this house would not be that empty.
And then his dad's like,
but you're here now, sir.
It's like, dude.
So my task is
Aubrey,
not over.
rude.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Dude, I promise.
You really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
My home is here, and I have nowhere else to go. But this house will need some improvements if I move here. Some radical changes.
That's good news. Whatever
It's like,
changes
that
you
sounds
have in
amazing,
mind,
sir.
I'm
What do you
sure
mean by
we will
radical?
find an arrangement that suits your mother also.
I mean, I can just keep working at Pembroke. It's my dream hospital. That's what I said. Is that all I could ask? Ugh,
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Oh, well, maybe. Keep nagging me like that. Jeez. Okay. Allie was a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. So there's gotta be one more person who knows something. That it's my mom. She's, kind of in her own little world right now. Which I think is because of what happened. Like, my dad left, and then my sister died, and then I was gone. Hey, mother dear.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already? Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you.
Please stay in the house.
You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Outside dangerous.
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
I know I have failed you since I returned.
This is sad.
I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness.
My eyes are not bloody, ma'am. I am quite normal looking, except for the pale skin part.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I was attacked, Mother. And I've not been the same since.
The important thing is that you finally returned home.
She's like, oh,
I
you were
was
attacked.
worried, you
Well,
know. You were the last member of the family of whom I had no news. Even Mary comes more often than you.
well, not anymore because I put a wooden stake in her.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you...
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not dead,
That's
Mother.
right. I talked about this with her before. I
I'm
think.
really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling
Sorry.
boy. Just look at you.
I shouldn't be laughing.
As
It's
pale
just
as my
this
name.
conversation is so weird.
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too?
I'm
Isn't your
sorry to have
father
to tell
dead?
you this, son.
And my
But you're
grandson,
fucking dead.
and my
It's
son-in-law.
like-
You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
You're fucking dead.
Goodbye, Mother.
No, I still have
Goodbye,
a heartbeat.
son.
Maybe. I don't know.
Please
I don't
come
listen to
back
it
soon.
most of the time. Okay. Love you, Mom. Bye. Avery, I think you should talk to my mother and, maybe, you know. This must have been Mary's room. Yeah, she's super dead now. Momster. Oh, you're dead. I thought you knew. It's like, God fucking damn it, Mom. You're dead. Whoa. Is there? Oh, there was another one. He's like, what the fuck happened? Clarice? There is no Clarice, only Zool. He's like, what the fuck? Tag him, Jonathan. Tag him. Yummy vampire. Now, I'm trying to find other people to speak to because I need information on that dude bro, because I am not going to what? Oh, it's Avery. I'm not going to make a decision until I've done that. Okay, so I promised to be a better son. We'll see if I keep that promise or if I forget to visit my mom often. I've been trying to visit everyone, Mom, okay? Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Oh no, I don't know. He was there 1 minute and he was exploded the next. Stop singing. Am I still in the West End, technically? I am indeed. Come on, I just need a little bit more information on this guy so I can tell him to suck my dick. There's 3 down there, look at that. Well, that's exciting. $27, $20... Okay, that one I'm not concerned about. Shut up! The fuck did you come from? Excuse me. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Werewolf Joe? Right. Hey! Well, you're trying to come up here. I appreciate that. She got lost. I was like, where'd she go? There's the other one. Oh, there she is. You can probably pick her off from here, honestly. Part of me hopes she makes it up here just so I can wreck her shit. Oh, there he is. I was like, where'd the werewolf go? Where is she? There she is. Go back over there. Go on. Make thine way that way. And I guess I could have gone over there, but I didn't want to. Oh, I missed her. Dang it. Where'd she go? Now I gotta go over there. Oh, I don't have enough blood power. Do I have enough to do that? Weird. Alright, you're the last one I got, buddy. I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. Like Mortal Kombat. I ain't afraid of no werewolf. Just gotta get close enough to eat his nummies. Yes. Suck it. Alright, I was looking for people. People. I don't know if there's any left in this neighborhood, but I need to find them. I need information. I need information. I don't know where to find the people who can give me that information, though. It's a problem. I know I need to talk to people here in the West End, but I love that they're just patrolling and they have no idea I'm just chilling down here like doo-doo-doo. What's going on, guys? I just have the one, right? Yeah. There are two people I haven't met yet. It's these two here. So, where would they be? Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. I'm trying to do that, and then do this. I wish there was like a key, you know what I mean? Oops. What is this? Safe house? Maybe if I go back over here near the Ascalon Club? Let's try that. Let's go... I need to set a marker. Whoa! What? An error has occurred! No! I swear to God, all my stuff got deleted. Okay, hold on. Something happened, and I don't know what it is. Stop! No! And I can't get out of the stream because it won't let me. Come on. It says it's checking error status. Well, that's not good. All I did was click on a Y. What the crap? Is it just gonna say stuck in error status now? That's not cool. Come on. Oh. Just freaked out. It had a massive meltdown. It was like, how dare you? How dare you touch the Y? I'm like, damn, I'm sorry. So I had to start over. Well, hopefully they didn't start all the way over. Take responsibility for your actions, game. Swear to Vampire Jesus. I swear to Cthulhu. Okay, it seems to be fine. Alright, note to self, don't touch the Y. The Y is bad. Don't do that. Just don't touch it. Everything will be fine. As long as you don't touch the Y. What the fuck? It was just like, did you hear the sound it made? Someone slammed a hammer down on my PlayStation. It's like, calm down. Is it gonna do it again? Okay, no, it's still playing music. I was like, please don't. Well, that was eventful. I'm trying to find these two people in this town I haven't seen before. I know this is just a lot of me running around, but I'm trying to talk to people about Aloysius. Allie. Oh, I'm in the same place. That's obviously good. Okay, where was I heading? Yeah, over here. Yeah, because I wanted to... No, over... This is where they are. And this is where his mansion is. Okay, so I am going to... Shut up, controller. Shut your mouth. I'm going to put a marker right there, not on the Y. Because that's why it exploded a second ago. Okay, so we're not going to touch the Y. We're just going to walk around town and get where I need to go. The Y is bad. Remember that. That was horrible. Wait, weren't a bunch of vampires just here? Oh, did it save after I murdered all of them? Cool, I guess. I mean, I guess helpful. Oh. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm not what you think.
Best stay back, sir.
Oh, okay. Sure. Can I do this though? Wow, did he just say that my clothes is what made me a vampire? That's weird. That's not how clothes work. Okay. It's not the clothes that make the vampire, it's the vampire that makes the clothes. Dick. There's a suspicious lack of Draculas. I feel like this decision I'm about to make is about to totally fuck me over as far as the Ascalon Club goes, but I'm like totally fine with that, because fuck those guys. I have no commitment to the Ascalon Club. I signed a book once, okay, and then the guy licked my blood like a weirdo, so he's the freak here. Wait, do I still have the clues I had? I have the one. Okay. Wait, is this his house? What's this? Oh, that's right. I had to use the tunnel to get there. For some reason. And then I got lost in the tunnel. And I couldn't find my way out. And I was like... So have I already talked to the twins then? I have. Okay, so it saved that. That guy I gave medicine to. So I'm looking for these two people here. But I have no idea where they are. I feel like they're back in town. In the direction of all the screaming vampire voices. I mean, that's what I feel. Not that Jonathan's feelings are important, but they are. Because no one ever asks him how he's... I mean, besides Lady Ashbury, who just has a huge boner for me, and then Swansea, who I appreciate the most, because he's super cool and he's my biggest fan. Yep, sorry about the game crash. That was lame. That was lame. Let's see if I can't find this clue I'm looking for. Who has your clue? Temple Church in the West End. That is that over here? This random area? Maybe? I think I can just get in there now, though. Like, I think I can, I think I opened the gate between the two places, so let's go find out. Oh, I should probably turn this on instead of just sprinting full bore into death. So, Temple Covered Market. Is she here? I'm just trying to find heartbeats. Because it tells me if it's someone I know or someone I don't know. Temple Garden. Is this the one? Temple Church. Okay, she's gotta be in here somewhere then. Let's find those heartbeats. Ah, I found her. Sweet.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reid. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reid? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes. A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh, yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your
I can
father?
hear her
No,
mom behind
I
me.
was
Dr.
just a
Reid!
baby
I'm like, shut up.
My mother always
Rude
told me
ass.
how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
She keeps saying that.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
She's being abused.
What can you tell me of the
being
people
abused.
living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Oh, those are the pre-win. Don't worry about them. They're stupid.
Goodbye, Carol.
She's definitely being abused.
Good morning. Good evening, sir.
It's locked, all right.
Not for long. Stop loading. It's just a conversation. I just want to talk.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reid, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Mm-hmm.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reid. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
She's abusing her daughter.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
That sounds psychotic.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Really?
Stay away from me.
Have I changed that much? It must have been the war. And the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reid, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser. More serious. It suits you well.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reid.
Oh, this bitch is crazy.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
There's a lot of weird twins around here. Just like you should know that. There's two outside.
Goodbye
Maybe one of
now,
them could marry your daughter and get her out of this house.
I
Where
hope
is
you
she?
can stay a little longer.
Where'd she go? Where the hell did she go? She's up and vanished. What the hell? Your daughter's missing. Just like you should know. There she is. What is she doing down there? How do I get down there? I want to go down there. How do I get down there? But no, she's obviously being abused by her mother. She's also fatigued, which makes sense if your mom's beating the shit out of you.
But they will not be forgotten.
I hope you can stay a little longer.
What's she doing down
It's
here?
locked.
Look at her. Oh, they gotta both go down there.
Be careful, Carol. You're wasting good food here.
Yes, Mother.
I said be careful, child. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Mummy has been so clumsy again.
No, that's okay. It won't bleed for long.
You're so pale. Are you feeling sick? Do you need to see a doctor?
No, I'm not. I'm fine. I already saw the doctor last week.
Don't be silly. You must see a doctor. Just don't tell him how clumsy your mum is.
She's got Munchausen's by proxy.
I love you so much, my baby.
I think that's exactly what she is.
I love you too, Mother.
I think that's what she has. She's injuring her daughter on purpose. So I think she does. I think she has Munchausen's by proxy. It's cold in here. Yeah, it'll explode if it's not.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Okay.
Good evening, young lady.
My mother always prefers when people simply call me Carol.
Is it true you often hurt yourself, Carol?
Yes, it's true. I try to behave, I really do. But one way or another, I always end up injured or wounded. I'm so stupid.
Why would you be stupid?
It's like I can't help getting under my mother's feet. That's how I end up being pushed, cut, or burned. You see, I'm a stupid girl, really.
When exactly do these accidents happen?
Ever since I was little. That's why I need to stay with Mum. I'm not capable of taking care of myself.
Fucking bitch.
Do you need my medical...
Oh, please.
Don't be shy. It's my duty to take care of you.
Sorry.
Thank you, sir. Much
Some
obliged.
Of you, most of you know this. But I was abused as a kid. So, I recognize the signs.
Goodbye, Carol.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
I am sorry, I can't help you, sir. Perhaps you should talk with someone else.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can...
You need to shut your mouth.
Tell me, Carolyn, do you often wound or hurt your daughter by mistake?
No. I always thought it was Carol's clumsiness that caused these incidents. Maybe it's a family trait, Doctor.
You really believe it's just bad luck and being clumsy, then?
Of course, Doctor. What else could it be? I have nothing to hide.
You are responsible for your daughter's many injuries and scars, Carolyn. You brutalize her, don't you?
How could I abuse my own flesh and blood? This is nonsense. It would be like hurting myself.
You really believe you've done nothing wrong, don't you?
How long has this been going on for? I should have seen it when you were my patients.
Seen what? Child abuse? Are you mad, Dr. Reid? I dedicated my whole life to my precious Carol. She is a part of me.
Yes. Even her name is just a part of yours. This is a terrible tragedy. Something of an unknown disorder. My God. Abuse that comes from overwhelming love.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How dare you say something like that? What kind of a monster do you think I am?
You're a monster. I mean, you might be mentally ill, but it's so hard because I've been in Carol's position. So, not with my mom, but with other people. So, ooh.
Speak to me, Carolyn. Why do you behave like this? How does it make you feel to hurt Carol before cajoling her?
I don't know. It makes me feel good to take care of my daughter. I need to feel useful. No one ever takes care of me. I need someone to take care of me.
Do you realize Carol is a person? Not a toy. Not a doll. The poor girl would put her hand in a flame to please you. You are both trapped in this toxic relationship.
Carol and I are perfectly happy. Leave us be. How stupid I was to believe you could be a suitable husband.
Ooh, what should I say to her? This is a toughie. This woman is, I guess the difference between her and the people that hurt me is that she has a mental illness that is causing her to do these things, but I feel like she also should get herself help, and she's not. She's still doing these things even though she knows. I think a part of her knows it's bad, but there's another part of her that can't control what's happening. I don't know what to tell her. I mean, I would like to be like, hey, you're gonna end up killing your daughter, but I know that'll just make her shut down, so... God, this is hard. Do I have all the hints for her? I mean, I guess it can't get any worse, right? I mean, it could. She could wind up killing her daughter. I know that you have to kind of play this game carefully because if you, like, I lost some clues on, or a clue on the nurse woman who's been helping Whitechapel. What was her name? I can't remember. But I lost one of hers and I can't remember. I think it's just because I didn't talk to the hospital staff enough, so... So I found out that she's abusing her daughter, but I just don't know what to say to her here. Because it's true. She's gonna wind up killing her daughter. And I know she loves her daughter, but she's very wrapped up in this, like, problem that she has. And she's not willing to admit that she has a problem. This is a toughie. Oh, this is hard. Like, I don't want to say this, but I feel like it's the right decision because she's suffering from a mental illness that she hasn't had taken care of. So I just want to know what I should say. I really don't know what to say. I know, I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here on this dialogue, but I'm really trying to decide what the best thing is to do. Poor Carol is just sitting back there behind me, just stuttering and nervous and scared, and I really want to get her away from her mom, but I don't know how to do that in a way that would be conducive to her health. I don't want to embrace her because if I do that, I'm trying to go the good hard route. So I just want to know what the consequences are of all these, because I think if I say you will kill your daughter or you're a threat to Carol, it'll be like, do you want to eat her? And I'll be like, no. Oh. It paused. Whoa, no, what? I just don't know what to say. This is hard. Because I know she's sick. Fuck it.
I'm not judging you, Carolyn. I believe you're a victim too. I'm just trying to explain that you need medical help.
Sorry that took so long.
You will not separate me from my flesh and blood, Dr. Reid. We'd rather die.
She is just all up in her own problems.
Goodbye.
Alright, I'm gonna try and convince Carol, because she needs to be away from her mother.
Good evening, young lady.
My mother always prefers when people simply call me Carol.
I want to get her away from her mom so fucking hard. I hate this.
You need to understand you are in danger, Carol. Your mother is responsible for all your injuries.
That's a lie. She has always taken good care of me. She only gets irritated when I get under her feet. It's my fault. My mum loves me so much.
Yes, Carol. Your mother believes she loves you as much as you're convinced she loves you. But you are both trapped in a toxic relationship that puts you in danger.
What are you saying? That she lied to me all these years? That she wants me to be miserable? My mother has dedicated her life to my safety.
Your mother is terribly sick, Carol. She suffers from one of the most sadistic attitudes I've ever encountered, and tortures you with a twisted sense of love.
No, my mum loves me and only wants the best for me. It's my fault if I can never do anything right. She deserved a better girl than me.
God, I hate this.
Goodbye, Carol.
I fucking hate this. This is upsetting.
I can't help you.
Good evening, Miss.
You know you can call me.
No. Great. I can't say anything else to her about
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
it. I wonder if I can tell this cop out here. Because I want her away from her mother. Like, seriously, she needs to be away from her.
The London that I knew. Dr. Reid.
I can't.
What are you...
This tea cell has been found.
Yeah, I know she's dead. It was my
Goodbye.
fault.
Goodbye. Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
I hate that I hate that I can't do anything about it. I really do. Why is there a marker on my map? Oh, it's because I put it here. Because I was afraid to touch the Y again. Okay, so I found out everything about him. Fan-flippin-tastic.
I cannot enter.
Where's his house? Oh, it's over there? What? This place is confusing. This whole town. Yes, I was abused as a kid, so I recognize the signs. And her mother, the people who did it to me, well, I guess one of them maybe was a bit mentally ill, but he also knew, that it was bad, but he was also, I guess, sadistic in a way. That would be my sister's dad, her biological father. And he was my mom's first husband. He was abusive. Her second husband was also abusive. And one of her boyfriends. So I had to deal with that. The thing is that they all knew that they were doing something wrong. They had no, thought that it wasn't wrong at all. They knew 100% that it was. So yeah. But this woman here, she seems to be suffering from Munchausen's or something. Because she hurts her daughter, and then she's like, oh, we should take you to the doctor, We'll let a doctor look at it. Like, she almost wants that sort of attention, I guess you would call it. Okay, I was already down here, so... So yeah, her mom definitely needs help, but it's so fucking tragic. It really is. Why is it not showing the marker anymore? That's weird. Is it because I touched it with my hands? So it exploded? But yeah, very tragic. And the problem is that I wish that I could take Jonathan over to that cop and tell him, but I can't. Like, it's very, like, heartbreaking, being in that position and knowing you can't do anything about it. I mean, he could. I could just eat her. I'm trying to go for the good playthrough, though, so... If you eat citizens, it starts to make you kind of go downhill. You spiral into grossness. So yeah, I'm trying not to eat people, but we will see. So that was... I can go down the stairs. It would be so easy for me to just make her mom's blood boil in her veins. I could do that. I have the power. Not of Grayskull, but the power of explodey blood. It's just really upsetting. Like, I recognized the signs right away, and I was like, fuck. if you ever find out that that's happening to someone, please call the cops. Don't feel bad for calling the cops. Call the cops. Because the person who is being abused is helpless and terrified. So, call the cops. I mean, really, the only reason we were able to escape, I feel, is because my uncle and my grandpa found out what was going on. Like, all 3 times. And, yeah, so they definitely saved me and my siblings. So, I feel like if they had not found out, then things would have escalated pretty quickly. I mean, like, we were already being physically, mentally, emotionally, verbally abused, but I feel like it would have been worse. You know what I mean?
But they will not be forgotten.
Okay, how do I get inside of his dumb house, though? I don't understand. It had me go through the sewer, only to come here. Am I taking crazy pills? Where the hell is his house? Like, this is where it wanted me to be. But now it won't. Oh, I'm lost. I'm lost. And my dumb Y is no longer on the screen. I mean, it's here, but I'm afraid if I touch it again, it's gonna go all fucking weird on me. This isn't it. This is my place. Is it this? Oh my god. I just get so turned around. I don't like it. Yeah, it looks like it's from like a horror game. Like this could possibly be that. I don't know, this game is less horror and more mystery. You know, which I like. It's not really scary, you know, scary like it can be. Like, I've been kind of nervous sometimes when I go into a new place and they got the ambiance going on. But it's not like Resident Evil scary, or Silent Hill scary, or Soma scary, or, oh, what's the other one? Amnesia scary. It's not that kind of like, ooh, I can't move an inch because a door flew open. This is like, you get to certain areas and they've done like the ambiance just really well, like the buildings and the debris and the people walking around and the sounds, you know.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last.
Yeah, we're gonna steal from him before we go.
But the question remains.
Tell him no.
Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Nope. Not this guy. It's gotta be McCullum, because we gotta get him to love us somehow. I'm just really stuck on that dude. I can't help myself, he's too pretty. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing from you, bro. Be downstairs, upstairs, all the stairs. I think he'll care if I'm stealing from him. Probably not, because he's totally gonna die. I'll make sure. Execution of John Francis Sparrow. John Francis Sparrow, 21, has been hung this morning in the prison of Pentonville. Mr. Sparrow was sentenced to death after being found guilty of the murder of his sister Alexander Sparrow. Until the end, the man claimed he was innocent. No formal proof of his presence at the crime scene was ever brought to the court, but he has been sentenced to death and executed anyway. Scotland Yard refused to reopen the case despite the many holes in the chains of events, which ended with the death of Miss Sparrow. Charles Albright, who conducted the inquiry for Scotland Yard, refused to answer any of our questions. But 3 weeks ago, he was demoted without any official explanation. What a strange way to reward his efficient inquiry, Clayton Darby. Oh, it's the news.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
I have more info. See, this is why I raid houses. I do it for the shillings, and I do it for the news. And because I like to steal from old, dying people, apparently. Okay, so he is downstairs. He's not in here, so I can just...
It's locked.
Dang it. Does he have a key on his person? Watch me, like, tell him no, and then McCullum shows up, and I'm like, hey, coincidence. What's up, bro? I mean, love of my life. Look, if this guy wasn't such an asshole, I would still steal everything from him, because it's not nailed down. Oh, hi. Don't mind me, I'm just raiding your house, because I'm afraid I might get kicked out before I get to do any of this. He's like, I wonder when that doctor's supposed to show up. I'm just like, do-do-do-do-do. I'm not giving you vampires.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reid. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available.
Ooh, steal
All
it
this
when
could
you
be so
tell him
useful
no.
in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Well, I'm not doing that. You're gonna
Very
die.
well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reid. Planned very carefully.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reid, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood
All the
I
rats.
need without ever having
Just like
to
buys
sully my
rats.
own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my
He
life
told me
waning
to
with
stop
every
whining.
moment.
He's
But
such
first,
a whiner.
before you embrace
I'm
immortality,
dying, can't you see?
what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reid. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
I like
To
this
save
way
London,
of deciding
I will
who a
finance the most
vampire should be.
efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to
I like
decide
this,
the
that he's
fate of
asking
thousands of
questions
people?
to determine
My
if he's
money. My
a good
money
enough
and my
person.
pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, It will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create 2 separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
2 seconds, Shell. Okay, sorry. I had to read a bedtime story. It is what we do every night.
Quarantine
This guy's
is not
dick.
a bad
I fucking hate
idea,
this guy.
medically speaking.
He's like, oh, you're just gonna
But
build
I'm
a... He's like, you're gonna build
convinced
a
this
wall?
epidemic
It's
will
like,
not be contained
yeah.
by mere walls.
Fucking Jonathan,
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
Love you. I love you, boys. Good night.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse
By the way,
is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
My controller died. It super died. Always fun. Because my microphone's attached to it. So it's just like, yep, I'm dead. And I'm like, sweet. Okay.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls?
And the game just kept talking.
You'll have created a giant
It's like,
trap.
oh, you don't need to hear this dialogue,
As
clearly.
long as we dispose
Like,
of
hey.
anyone that is contaminated, as soon as they are spotted.
This guy does not understand how diseases work. He's like, oh.
I've heard enough. It's time
I
to
love that the music changes when I'm making a hard
At
decision.
last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
I'm gonna charm him. Yep. What happens if I turn him, though? No, I'm gonna charm him. See what happens. That's the blue one, though. It's a good one, right?
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your
I don't want him
mind
to be a
and made you
vampire.
bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me.
Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man.
I feel this is
so
the best
I
option.
offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
I really do believe that this was the best option. Because I think him as a vampire, he would be unkind and evil and dark and hello, did you stalk me here? It's kind of rude. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Oh, you're Lord Redgrave. Oh, you don't have your cane or your licking. So, hello.
Is it done, Dr. Reid? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there.
I would tell him you
and
do it.
make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then
Yes,
proceed
Jonathan.
on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor. And take
Jonathan!
that awful creature, that counterfeit
I
of a
love
woman
you.
I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
I'm not fucking scared of you, bitch. Not even fucking close. I love you, Jonathan. Oh, he gave him so much fucking sauce. He's like, you go do it then. And the guy's like, frick. God fucking damn it. So yeah, the blue options are the best options. But you have to find out stuff about the character first. Or it won't work. Wait. Whoa, it's Bridget? Is that her name?
We meet again at the
Bridget,
strangest
oh my
of
God.
times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers.
Jonathan's so
and
sweet.
hunters are patrolling the streets.
He's such an angel.
Who
I
said
love
I
him.
took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that That's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker.
Some shit Dorian Pavis would say while he's complaining about being in the sewers.
Lady Ashbury. You know her. Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down.
I'm listening, but I...
Wait. Why do I feel like
does.
Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate, and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
Okay. I don't think that matters.
No
let's
time
go.
to lose then. I must
I
go
must
there
get to
right
the
away.
hospital after this long
I shall
conversation.
return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Tell her I worry about her.
Tell her I worry about her.
Do not. For she has had strength and
I'm
wisdom
trying to
for so
avoid
much
this
longer
romance.
than you. Go now and take care,
I love it.
young
I'm like,
Ekon,
tell
the
her
flames are rising.
I'm concerned. Okay, bye. Thank you, old Bridget. I appreciate you. Appreciate every bit of you. You're so awesome. Okay, so I need to go. I think I can go straight across into Whitechapel, through Whitechapel, down into the hospital area. Maybe. Yes, I can. Good. Who the fuck? Oh, hi. Who the fuck is Lord Vinny? Ow! Well, he exploded, so that's fine. Am I going in the right direction? Yes, good. There's someone up there, but oh, they're pre-win. I have no time for you. I gotta go kill your other friends. Oh, I don't care about fucking her. Jesus. I took the wrong road. Stop giving me the stupid facts about people. Okay, there we go. This way? No. This way. Hi, Christina. How are you feeling? Good? Nope. Nope. I'm good. Good, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, but no thanks. Okay, so now I got Ascalon Club members after my fucking ass.
You Londoners are no match for me!
Londoner? ass. Ugh. Yeah, now they're sending vampires after me, all because I said no. Right or left? Left. I'm just like on a race to save my fucking biggest fan. Like Oh, hi. No, I don't have time for you. Bye! No, I'm sorry. Bye. I can't do this right now. See you later.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
Ugh. Why is it loading? Stop that. I'm like, quit loading. Alright, we gotta talk to Swansea. Whoa, what the fuck?
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar? Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.
They took my biggest fan and bro? Dude, not fucking cool. Where's the blood lead? He's on the roof? The fuck? They're so fucked. They're so fucked. McCollum, I'm turning you into a vampire, baby, and then you're gonna have to like me. Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. I can't believe they took my friend. I'm afraid to go out here, though. Like, I'm like, oh, it's definitely a fucking trap. They took him to trap me. Where are you, McCollum? Where are you and my biggest fan? This is a fucking trap.
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr.
I'm allergic
Swansey's
to that.
always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack.
You probably never expected me to stumble up here
Says
on
a lot
accident.
about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans.
Dude, just roll out of the fucking
Even
light,
if your friend
Jonathan.
is deserving of a little punishment for it.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey,
Hey,
please
thanks,
listen to
Jeffrey.
me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true.
I
Do
have
you
a
know what
knife.
this is, Beast? This
Holy
is
water?
a drop of King Arthur's blood. The
No.
blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
Oh, so you have King Arthur's blood, and I have vampire blood.
Ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
Oh my god.
Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Why does your blood explode when I boil it in your veins, you asshole?
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect you. I'll pin you down.
Whoa! Slow down there, buddy. We can talk about this shit. I know you think we can't. Trust me, we can. Ow, 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 like
Show some
good.
style. Fight like a man.
I don't plan on dying today, bud. Just kick the shit out of you, Jeffrey.
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be.
Kick Jeffrey's
of all
ass.
the evils that threaten mankind.
Fuck you, McCollum.
Your kind are the worst.
You're beautiful. I love you.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen.
All of his like soldier guys are like, he killed like 1,000 of us, boss.
Compromise.
I think we should compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCollum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Okay, what are the repercussions of this? I gotta Google it real quick. I'm sorry. I'm trying to play this without doing too much of that, but what happens if I turn McCullum? Oh my god, I can turn him. I was kidding about that. Oh, okay, let's find out what happens. Ugh, I want to do the good thing. Fuck. Ugh. Oh, I want to turn him, but at the same time, this is a bad choice. This is bad, cause he could come back and fucking try to throw me out into the sun. Okay, I'll spare him. I'll do the right thing.
I'll spare you, McCollum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
Did you hear how
This is
scared
no ruse,
McCollum was, though?
This is me.
He's all like, I have other ways, and McCollum's like, what do you
After
mean? What?
You and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
We're just two good-looking scruffy dudes. Hey, what's going on? You owe me kisses.
I'll kill you, Reid. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
By Jeffrey. Oh, fuck. I'm definitely gonna replay this game and turn his ass. I just want to see what happens. Because my blood is so powerful, so there's no way that he'd turn into a skull. He'd turn into a pretty badass vampire. I wanted to do the right thing. I did the right thing. I did the right thing and I let McCollum go. Oh, I could have turned him. I could have turned him, but I'm doing the good playthrough. He was so fucking scared. Because he's all like, go ahead and kill me. He's like, no, I have other ways to make you see my way. And McCollum's like, oh, fuck. You see the chin hold? Holy fucking shit. That was a guy who was about to become his vampire daddy. He was not fucking around. I would have just threatened it, honestly. I would have been like, you know, it would be so easy to turn you, and just let him just sit there, set on that for a second, just panicking. Alright, more boxes to steal from a place I've never been, because I wasn't allowed up here before. Probably because of that, you know, vampire sun trap. Swansea's like, he's like, Jonathan will definitely walk into this. Oh, okay, well his door's okay now. Let's check on him. What, he's not here? They just kidnapped him? No one helped? Everyone's like, fuck it, I guess. Oh yeah, I need to go to sleep. Because I want to find out what happens with the... Okay, is there anyone else who's sick real quick? What is this? Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Is there anyone else in these areas that's sick? Sanitized. Healthy. Healthy-ish. Whoops. Cool, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep and level up. What time is it? Yeah, I think I'll make this it for tonight. But we'll see what the repercussions of what we have decided are, and then we will go from there later. My bed is over here. I want to see if there's anyone who's going to be sick. So, oh, he was a lot easier to fight than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be like mucho hard. Nope, he was not. How much for more life? That's not so bad. Let's do that. Should bring up my blood capacity again. I don't really use the Shadow Mist much. You throw a large spear which can pass through enemies. You can concentrate to create 3 small blood spears which can hit all enemies facing you. So the damage is less. And it looks like I get more... It says enemy... Okay, I'll do this. I'll do this one. Seems kind of interesting. Oh, this is what all those other vampires have been doing to me. In case you were curious. Autophagy. That's probably smart. I haven't used this a lot, honestly. Like, I know, like, a lot of people were like, yeah, make sure that you do your autophagy. And then I was like, Okay, and then I just didn't. I just didn't. I don't really use my claws a lot. What else should I level up here? I use this sometimes, but not all the time. This is mostly like a big boss type thing. Okay, up my blood capacity. Should do more of these maybe? So I can carry more serum? 7? Maybe? That might be smart. Sometimes I need to use them, but I don't always. That's the thing. I'm trying to decide, like, what is more important. I should do that one. Because I do a lot of jumping off of shit. Yeah, let's do this. And I only have 1,000 left. It's weird saying that. We'll up coagulation. I don't really think I can upgrade anything else, if I'm being honest. Autophagy, maybe? Can I upgrade that again, or do I have to have 1,000? Oh, 2,000. Holy shit. That's crazy. Upgrade the amount of bullets I can carry, even though I've never used a single gun. I just wear them to be cool. Let's do it anyway, just in case I change my mind. Who knows? Alright, let's see what our consequences are. See what we've done to this neighborhood before I leave this place. I'm curious. A highly respected resident of the city district passed away last night. Aloysius Dawson, co-founder and head of the Dawson and Dawson Company, at 71 years of age. It was no secret that Mr. Dawson's health had recently declined. The once joyful businessman had almost totally disappeared from social events since the tragic death of his twin brother. An influential man, Aloysius Dawson, was also a great art collector and a concerned philanthropist. Recently, he had campaigned for an audacious plan to save London from the Spanish flu by raising a quarantine wall to separate the districts and contain the epidemic. But only a few hours before his death, the magnate had given orders to cancel the construction of the wall. More surprisingly, large donations of money have been received by all major London hospitals, while equally important contributions have been made to the smaller clinics and dispensaries. Does it mean that Aloysius maybe. He said his name like 50 times and I still can't say it. Dawson, a man known for his fortitude and conservative opinions, was finally touched by grace. Who could say? Only one thing is certain. All over the city, thanks to that man's late generosity, stocks of medical supplies have been replenished and the death toll has significantly been lowered in the last 24 hours. No doubt hundreds of grateful citizens will be at the St. Mary Churchyard to accompany the final journey of their benefactor. Cool. Fucking cool. That makes me happy. Oh, it's just that. Oh, he's dead, but it was the right thing to do. Holy shit. His contributions helped sanitize that district. That really, I mean, this was already sanitized, but that's fucking amazing. Thanks, dude. Like, really. I love that Sean's the only one who's not sick because he's a vampire. Oh, I appreciate that. I feel good about that choice. Okay. That is going to be it for tonight. Hold on. Yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Sorry, my son came in, he needed something. That's gonna be it for tonight. This is getting more and more exciting. I'm really loving this. Let me go walk out like this, just leave this place, and then walk back into autosave. It didn't. Hold on. 1 second. How about now? Okay, it doesn't want to. That's fine. Anyway, I hope that you guys are enjoying this because I fucking love this game. And now I'm having to fight more vampires because I pissed off Lord Redgrave and he's like, oh, you're just gonna not listen to me then? And I'm like, yeah, I don't like you. You're a dickhead. Look at these guys having a fist fight. Oh no! Have fun exploding. Bye. Okay, I love you guys very much, and I will see you next time for more Vampire and more sass towards my man McCullum. Alright, love you guys. Bye!